there everybody, and welcome back to the Blossom Crochet channel. I just wanted to show you this blanket. So this is the beautiful V-stitch granny square, and this is made using the tutorial that I recently uploaded to my channel, which has got a lot of amendments and differences from the old V-stitch granny square tutorial. And this one is absolutely perfectly flat, and it doesn't ripple at all if you follow the steps in the tutorial. So I wanted to show you it now that it is complete. I had so many comments saying please let us know and let us see when it is done, and here it is. So you can see I've made it really big. It's over 1 meter in width and height, obviously because it's a square. So it is a really big blanket, and it has stayed perfectly square. You can see, let me just move it up a little. You can see it is perfectly flat, it doesn't ripple. Let me move it along a little bit. You can see, obviously it's folded up here, but you can see it sits perfectly flat on the corners, and it is just a really wonderful blanket. And these colours are just insane. I absolutely love them. I had so many people saying, especially on Instagram, going, oh my god, but all the ends that you've got to weave in. There were 2 ends. Oh, I'll do it that way. Oh no, don't want to swear. There were 2 ends to sew in, the beginning and the end, and then obviously my border yarn. But this was one massive yarn cake, which I will leave linked in the description box. And so all of these colours were beautifully joined, and I only had 2 ends to weave in at the end of this project, which is just such a huge bonus and a massive win for me, because I hate doing that job. So I will let you know what I've done for the border. So here are my border rounds. I didn't want to do anything too thick or too fancy because I didn't want to distract from the incredible main body of the blanket. And so I just did 1 round of V-stitch in the white, and then I did a quick 1 round of moss stitch, and then I finished with an edge of the spider stitch border, which just gives it this really delicate little edge, and I just think that that works really nicely. We've got some gaps from the moss stitch, and then we've got some little mini V's along the top, which I just think complement that main body of blanket really nicely. So it was just 3 rounds for the border. Obviously I don't have a specific tutorial for doing this border, but if you do want a specific tutorial for this exact border, then let me know in the comments and I will whip one up for you. But there we go, it is officially finished. I've even done my beautiful little tag. So these, as you can see, are beautiful custom tags, which are really easily removable for washing, or if you just literally, whoever you gave it to didn't want to keep it on, they're really easy to take off. They just unscrew, but they're really secure once they are tightened. But yeah, you can just take them on and off for washing, which is really great option to have. And I just think what a lovely little personalised finish, and it looks really professional as well. So there you go, there is my huge, beautiful, perfectly flat V-stitch granny square, including border. So yeah, let me know if you want a really specific tutorial for that exact border, because I only have them in separate elements on my channel. So if you want it start to finish for that border, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, let me know what you think of this blanket. I've been really excited to share this one with you. So check out all the links in the description for the V-stitch granny square tutorial, for the mega yarn cake that I used, and I will see you for a normal tutorial really soon. But thank you as always for watching, and bye bye for now.